Hello and welcome. This is Mrs. Geller, and today I'm going to talk about Google Classroom. Google Classroom is a great online learning platform that can help facilitate communication and collaboration in the classroom. Google Classroom is used by teachers to share assignments, homework, newsletters, and other announcements. Your student was provided a stbernies.com email address, and that is how they should access Google Classroom, by using the stbernies.com email address. Your student was also provided a password, and they will need that in order to access Google Classroom. The first thing you need to do is you need to go to the Google Chrome browser icon. If you are on a Chromebook, it's usually at the bottom of your screen. If you're on a desktop, it will be on your desktop usually. Once you get into Google Chrome, you will go to the Google page. And right now I am signed on as a teacher, but I'm going to sign on as a student to show you what your student will be seeing. So if you are on a shared computer and this is now a student, now I'm on a teacher page, I'm going to click on this. I'm going to click on add another account. The other account that I'm going to add is my stbernies.com student account, and I'm going to click on that. You will need to input your student's email address and their password. Once they do that, they will be then redirected to this page. And this is, you click on the 9 dots, the waffle page, or the waffle icon, or sometimes people call it the Rubik's Cube, clicking on it and going to Classroom. So on this I have a lot of different classes that I have. I'm going to unroll real quick for this one because I want to show you how to enroll if something happens that your student, for some reason, deleted it by mistake. So these are the classes that I'm currently in, but I wanted to add another class. And let's just say I'm a 4th grade student and my 4th grade is not up here, but I'm just going to show you how to click on add to join a class. You will need the class code from your teacher. Each class has their own specific unique code, and then you would click on join. So once you click on join, then you will go to that page. This is the 5th grade class that I developed just for showing you how to get into a classroom. There's nothing in here. If I had anything due, it would be over here. If your teacher does not use a due date, though, you will have to look on the classwork page for the information. Once you get to the Google Classroom page, there are 3 places you can go: the stream, classwork, or people. Stream is where, this is the page we're on now. And you can tell because you're underlined. So that's where we are. It's underlined, it's highlighted. Each class has its own banner, and then on the stream page is where I list announcements. I also list things that change, things students need to do that are late. If a student did not do an assignment, I will post that for that student that needs to get done immediately. Sometimes I put my Zoom announcements here, and other just general announcements of like things that need to be done. Your first in math stickers are due. Other reminders are also pasted on the stream page. In classwork, that is where I post all of my assignments. And then we have the people page, and you can see that's underlined. And this is where I am listed. If you wanted to email me, that is a way that you can get access to that. So I'm going back to my classes because this is the actual class. I was just showing you how to get into a new class if you needed to. So Here we are in Mrs. Geller's 5th grade, and here you can see examples of things that I have posted. Here I have an announcement that I was having a Zoom meeting on May 26th. I also have an announcement that some of people did not complete their first and math stickers. So just general announcements are placed here. Some teachers also place their classwork on the announcement page, so you'll have to see exactly what your teacher does. Some teachers use this as their classwork page, and others just use it as an announcement page. All right, so I'm going to go to the classwork page, and you'll see different examples of classwork that were posted. So on May 26th, let's just come down here. Grade 5 was working on lesson 13-1, dividing by powers of 10. Look at the icon in the front, and that is called a material posting, and it looks like a clipboard. So I'm going to click on it just to show you what the assignment looks like. So I clicked on it, and it says that I need to complete workbook pages 215 and 216, that I need to do simple solutions number 44, 1 through 6. I need to complete first in math 5 to 10 minutes. I need to watch this video. Let's click on it. I'm going to click on this play button. And that's where my lesson is going to be listed. All right, so today we are going to go to lesson 13-1. We are dividing by powers of 10. Our essential question is, how do you divide decimals? In your notebook, we have vocabulary. You should open your notebook. So we're not going to go through the entire video, but if your student had that listed as something that they needed to do, they should look at the entire video. And then we have a screenshot of the workbook pages when the student had completed them. Then here's the answers for the student to check their work. Now, once your student has finished watching the movie, completing the workbook, checking the workbook, working on simple solutions, and doing first in math, it says that you should mark as done. There is nothing for me to submit. If I wanted to say something like, Mrs. Geller, I had trouble, you could put that in the comments. I will just say that, or I could say, I like this lesson, and it's finished, and then you could click that and it would get sent to me. And then if you also had another kind of question like, what is the answer to the essential question? That could be sent to me, and then I would reply back to you. If you did not, I would say the answer to the essential question is whatever. So this is a way for students to communicate with the teacher directly without actually taking out email and putting in a subject line. It's just a quick, almost instantaneous comment. Once I'm finished everything, since there was nothing for me to submit, I can click on Mark as Done. It says Mark as Done, you didn't attach any work, but there was no work to attach in this particular case. So I'm going to just simply mark it as done. On my attendance page, it will show that the student finished their work and they did mark it as done. I'm also going to show you what's going to happen if for some reason you needed to submit something and you just marked it as done and you didn't submit it. So let's just take a look at that. So here I am. Go back. All right, so I'm going to 5th grade Going to the classwork page, remember that's where I post all the information. So just to take a look, we just finished May 26th. It's not dark anymore. It means that I'm finished it. I don't have to worry about it, and it tells me I turned it in. It shows me that I'm finished it. If you finish something and your teacher sends it back to you because it was incomplete, then it'll have a notation that you need to resubmit it. Some people have told me that they cannot view my videos, and the reason why they can't view my videos is because for some reason they're on a shared computer, and when they go to click on the video link, the user gets changed for some reason, and the new user is out of the stbernies.com network, and that's why they can't. So if for some reason you can't look at the video or you can't see the screenshot, make sure you are still signed in as the stbernies.com user. I'm going to show you something where material has to be submitted, and let's talk about this exit ticket. Now, here we have exit ticket for 11-4. Let's view the assignment. Now, some students are just clicking as mark as done. And if you click as mark as done, what the teacher is going to receive is a form, a Google form that is completely blank. And we don't know what to do with that. We have to send it back to you because this is exactly what we see. Just how the student submitted it, it wasn't done. That's not completed. What you actually have to do, you actually have to fill out the form. So I'm going to fill out it as a student. Then I'm going to, it says, find the answer. I'm actually going to do the work so that we don't have any trouble. So we have 846 thousandths minus 742 thousandths, and the answer is 0.104. And we have to go down to question number 2 for the exit ticket, and that question is 609 thousandths, and we're going to subtract 484 thousandths, and our answer is 125 thousandths. And question number 3, I think there's supposed to be a subtraction sign in the middle of that. There was a miss. And we have 0.743 minus 0.516, and that answer is 0.227. Whoops, 7. Okay, so I'm going to submit that. Now, it says your response submitted and the assignment is marked as done. Okay, so we are finished that. Let's click on this. And it says that your work is turned in. Because we submitted the form, it is actually turned in officially. So you don't have to do anything else. As soon as you completed the form, and it automatically marks it as done for you. All right, let's just do one more kind of assignment. So let's go back here. Let's just see what we've done so far. We had the lesson part, which was the lesson, the screenshot, and then I had another screenshot and then we had the exit ticket. The exit ticket was listed under 11.4. We did that. So let's take a look at this and see this. View material. So there's nothing to turn in here because it was the only thing that we had to turn in was the exit ticket. So just to be aware that there are certain assignments, this is just listed as material, so there is nothing to turn in. But when it's listed as an assignment, there is something to turn in, and you actually have to do the work in order to get it to get recorded properly. So that covers just the basic overview of Google Classroom. You can access Google Classroom for anywhere. You can use Android, iPhone, tablets, or desktop. And that is just about all I have for now. If you have any questions, please email me at mgeller@stbl.org, and I'll be happy to help you. All right, well, thank you. Thank you for watching.